At the start of the last scene, when Andy and Rogers walk out of the courthouse, the reflection of the crew member is visible on the surface of the car. And as Rogers drives away, we can see the reflection of the camera dolly on the car, and also the shadow of the boom mic on the ground. After Aunt Bee tells Opie that she will solo the next day when she sits in the chair to practice her flight maneuvers, the actor's tape marks can be seen on the floor beside her feet. While Barney is trying to instruct the new deputy candidates, when he throws a tomato at Otis, it splatters on his shirt. A few things keep changing depending on the angle of the shot. The amount of tomato goo increases and changes position, and the suspender slider adjuster changes height. The deputy badge changes positions. At the end, in the shots of the kids dancing in class, the width of the wall between the shelf coat hooks and the perpendicular wall with the door was bizarrely increased by 1 to 2 feet, but that extra width is gone in previous and following shots. Presumably they needed the extra space for all the kids to dance so they could move that left wall. After Barney tells Andy that the stranger may be a foreign spy, Ed Sawyer walks into the courthouse. Behind him, a crew member's hand can be seen catching the door just as the door closes. When Otis begins his 24-hour sentence at Andy's house by staying in the guest room, Otis is wearing suspenders, braces, that are sewn together in the back in an X shape. When Otis leaves the guest room, he's wearing an entirely different style of suspenders attached to his trousers. When Opie and Arnold rush into the house and tell Andy and Aunt Bee about the party, in the shots facing the boys, we can see the reflection in the mirror behind them. And there's a lamp atop the credenza, but in the shots facing Andy and Aunt Bee, the lamp doesn't exist. When Opie's surprised by the bike, his first close-up is flipped shot. Note the bells on the wrong side of the handlebars. While waiting for Barney to show up at the surprise party, Opie looks out the window and spots Barney. Then when Aunt Bee and Thelma Lou take their places, we can see both actors' marks on the floor, the chalk T mark and the curved chalk mark. After Opie tells Ellie everything that Andy told Aunt Bee, Ellie tells Opie that she's on a trail of a baboon. And when it cuts to the next shot of Ellie coming down the stairs, we can see the chalk T mark on the floor where she stands. After Ellie and Andy turned away by Flint, when they walk back into the courthouse while Barney's lifting the chair, the chalk T marks are visible on the floor.